What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Insurrection Inc. podcast. Thank you for listening, and we hope you enjoy the show.
Man, fucking New York. But
So tell me about it, dude.
yeah, well,
Tell me about
first
New
off,
York.
you better thank me for that, like week and a half long vacation that all you co-hosts got.
I've been taking like a month vacation, dude.
You have. This is your first episode in a while.
Yeah, I've just got.
yeah.
We'll talk about that. We'll get to that.
Yeah, but you haven't recorded with us since Bird
Moved
and
to Texas.
Romantic Lover, right?
Yep, and moved to Texas. So it wasn't a month. It's 2 weeks.
No, that's because that went up to.
Oh yeah,
we
no.
recorded
we
down the
recorded
26th of
that.
January.
Yeah. Okay. Well, to the listeners, I haven't been gone for a month. So
Yeah.
That's what matters. Fuck them, right? I mean, I don't
Yeah,
know
it's all
how
about
we
the-
feel about them at this point.
It's all about the kayfabe. Porter's dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tim is just a homeless guy that straddles the studio. So, like, it is what it is. And
Cool.
still, rest in peace, Porter. That one
Yeah.
really sticks with me every day. Did he get a chance to listen to the eulogy?
No, I haven't yet. I'm visiting the grave soon though, and
Yeah.
gonna
dude,
go see his family and just talk with them and see if they need anything. It's very terrible.
I'm a little-
what happened.
I am a little fucking salty that I didn't get an invite to the funeral.
Oh,
It's like that's 2 funerals in the last year I didn't get an invite to. Also, Ted from Crowdfunded Government. He just died, and like I never got to go to the funeral. So it's like, shit.
well, neocon remover resurrected, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, he truly is our Jesus.
Yeah, he's the Jesus of today's liberty movement.
But then, wait, what does that make Pete and El Pulpo?
Pete's Moses.
But Moses never died. Like, he only died once.
Oh yeah, Pete died. That's right. I don't
That's
know.
a tough one. Are they all Jesus? Is this the Holy Trinity?
I'm
I'm
too
not a
fucked
Christian.
up
I don't
for
know.
this conversation.
Ah, shit, man. Yeah, if you're on Twitter, find Pete's account. It'll always come back. You just got to know how to find it. But, man, fucking New York. So, to the listeners, I just got back. A day before recording this, I got back to Miami from 5 days in Sodom. And holy fucking shit, do I hate that goddamn city. I mean, from the second I landed. Now, here's the bullshit about flying during the COVID era. They tell you, oh, you need a COVID test to get on the airline, you need a COVID test to get into the state of New York, otherwise you have to have your 14-day quarantine. And I did the COVID test. That was the first time I'd ever done a COVID test in a year of this shit going on. Obviously fucking negative because the shit is a hoax. But I come in with my test ready. Nothing. TSA doesn't ask for it. Nobody asks for it. I get that there's a fucking National Guard check line in the airports in New York City. Fucking National Guard is standing there, goddamn weekend warriors in their silly little uniforms, handing out silly little forms for you to fill out. That do nothing, because they don't even fucking track you. Which I guess I'm glad for, but at the same time, I really went through all this hassle for nothing. But so I get through. And also, it's a bitch to fly with a mask on, because that's 3 hours at least with a fucking mask on straight.
Yeah, I couldn't wear it for a minute.
No, and the airlines are so fucking anal about it. I flew JetBlue, and they made an announcement like twice on the plane, like, if you fall asleep, make sure to fall asleep with your mask on so we don't have to wake you up. And now apparently there's like a federal fine if you don't wear a mask on an airplane.
I heard they'll ban you from flying with those airlines in the future too, in some cases.
Wouldn't fucking doubt it.
Yeah.
Would not fucking doubt it at all. I was just like, well, I don't want to drive back down because that's a 20-hour drive. So I'll just put this on for 2.5 hours and sleep.
Man, I wish Porter were here, like alive, to talk about the
Yeah.
economics of privatized airliners and how that'd be effective. But, maybe one of us could build up the brains to talk about that one day. But for now, we're talking about
Yeah.
New York.
Yeah, really,
New
the
York.
economics of this podcast aren't the same. I'm missing my better half with that.
Yeah, he's gone for good.
Dude, it was like going through a Soviet satellite state. The amount of propaganda that's all over the place. So every taxi cab, which yes, I had to take the fucking taxi and I hate that. Every fucking taxi cab has a little TV in it. and this little TV is constantly blaring propaganda. It's showing you how, it's like they haven't updated anything in any year. They're like still showing you how to make a mask at home, like what you can use as a cloth mask, stay 6 feet apart, all this shit. They have like talk show hosts talking about COVID, like Jimmy Kimmel. All the radio stations are talking about COVID. You have to stand 6 feet apart, blah, blah, blah. There's signs everywhere. There was a billboard on whatever goddamn highway in that shitty little city. And it was the Statue of Liberty with a bandage on its arm and a mask on. And it said, raise your hand if you're in favor of the COVID vaccine.
That is so gay. That is so
yes.
gay. That is some libertarian party shit. That's some classical liberal shit.
Yes.
That is so gay.
And you know what's the worst part? You would think with gay-ass propaganda like that, with Jimmy Kimmel telling you how to be safe during COVID, and the Statue of Liberty with a mask on, you would think more New Yorkers would be like, hey, what the fuck is this? We're New Yorkers. We're not doing this shit. Right. No, dude. It was depressing seeing the amount of people. I thought Miami was bad. Seeing the amount of people walking with masks on when there's no one else on the street in like sheer numbers. Like at least in Miami, I can count the amount of people disobeying. Like it's a half and half. Over there, it's like 95%. And they're all so goddamn paranoid about it. The amount of people up there that I saw double masking.
Oh.
It was astounding. Oh. And temperature checks everywhere. Half the restaurants I went to had a temperature check to get in.
I've encountered that one time, and that was whenever I was in Auburn. And they didn't even do the real temperature check. They just acted like they were doing it.
Yeah. I encountered one, and that was to get into a city building here in Miami to file for a permit. Aside from that, I had never experienced one because I've never seen a restaurant that's like, oh, hold on, we got to take your temperature. Okay, you can go in. Complete bullshit. Also, complete bullshit, going back to masks on airlines. If I need a negative COVID test to get on, why do I need to wear a mask on here if everyone on the plane is negative?
I mean, yeah.
There's no fucking answer.
No, yeah, I mean,
there's no goddamn answer.
I wasn't muting myself, but there is no answer to that. That's
there is no fucking answer.
I mean, we could talk about the illogic of the mask wearers all day, 1 second.
The lack thereof, but yeah. And so it's just everyone is so anal about it, and they're so proud to be wearing their masks. It is fucking insane, that goddamn city. And that doesn't even begin to talk about like how much I just hate everything about it in general. It is just such a shithole. Now let me tell you, I was staying in Manhattan in a bougie-ass apartment, and I hated every second of it. I had never felt so fucking dead inside in a long time than being surrounded by all those stupid-ass buildings, stupid-ass New Yorkers, stupid-ass expensive fucking food that's not even that good, going to all the bougie fucking restaurants, taking taxis everywhere. If you want to get somewhere, you have to take a taxi or you have to walk. There's pretty much no such thing as fucking driving. And then everything is so fucking far from each other. If I had to live in that city, I think I would kill myself.
Well, first thought was, I remember you were texting me, you're texting our group chat earlier this week while you were in New York, and it made it sound like the whole place was almost turning you into a damn Antifa George Soros agent. Any comments on that?
Yes. So, I'm currently seeing someone who is very loaded for however long this lasts. And their lifestyle filled me with existential dread. I mean, they're spending money for fucking nothing. And the prices in that goddamn city, dude. I found fucking cheese for, like, a wedge of cheese for $10. Like, regular cheese. It was fucking terrible. And then they're just constantly going to all these bougie-ass restaurants, and I felt so fucking uncomfortable. Like, I don't want to sit in some fancy-ass fucking restaurant with some fancy-ass service. Like, there was a goddamn doorman in their building, and, like, porters. Not our porter. Like, the one who carries bags. And I was just like...
Just a bunch of porters talking Austrian economics and carrying fucking bags around a hotel. Oh, man, rest in peace, porter.
He lived on in that hotel.
Yeah, I could tell.
Some say his ghost haunts it to this day. But yeah, it was like, I get out of the fucking taxi and don't want to take my bag. No, I'll take my own goddamn bag up the stairs. Sure, I'm down like half a finger, but I'm not handicapped. I'll carry my own goddamn bag. I carried it through the fucking airport. Bring my shit up. I don't want your fucking help. Like, they had the doorman bring up like their Uber Eats, and the amount of times they fucking Uber Eats something. It's just like, and this lifestyle was just like always going out to eat and all this shit. And it was like, their apartment was so expensive but so tacky. It was just like white and gold everywhere, and it, you know, as a Jew, you'd be surprised that I would have a problem with gold being everywhere, but no, I have a fucking problem because it was fucking ugly.
As a libertarian, you would think you wouldn't have any problem with gold being everywhere.
Well, number one, it was like things painted gold, not real gold, so that set me off a little bit.
Well, true.
But it was just so gaudy, and it was just like everything about their fucking lifestyle. It was like, I never wanted this. If I had their money, I would still live like a middle class person.
Well, yeah, I mean, you should do that regardless of how much money you are. It's just, as Porter, God rest his soul, would say, it's just it's the economic thing to do.
Exactly. You know, you save your money by not blowing it all over the place, because that shit adds up quick, man. I'm glad I didn't pay for pretty much any of my meals while I was up there. But holy fucking shit. Dude, the only good time I really had was either on the couch cuddling or when I went to go visit my sister in Brooklyn, which Brooklyn is a little bit more low-key. It's still too fucking much for me, but it's more low-key than Manhattan. And like, I went and got normal food for the first time in 2 or 3 days.
Was seeing your sister nice, I guess?
Oh, yeah. I mean, she's pregnant, so, you know, I'm glad I was happy to see her. I was happy to see her, my brother-in-law.
Hell yeah.
So that was nice. But it's just like Brooklyn, and Brooklyn was so bad. The highlight was seeing a kid fall off their scooter and laughing at him.
Yeah, that's always fun.
It was hilarious. Little fucking idiot just ate concrete.
Well, on the flip side of your little vacation up north, I have moved deeper down south to Texas. I'm not sure if our listeners know this yet. I mean, I'm not going to get into all the hairy details just in case, you know, Brianna Coyle's listening to this trying to dox me again. But
you know, man, I actually, before you continue, I really want to appreciate like how you went to Texas and now you legitimately just look like a Confederate soldier.
Thank you.
You've really got like the mutton chops coming in. Your hat sort of looks even like it's a beanie / cap, but it sort of looks like a Confederate cap. It looks
either like
the little lines on it. It sort of looks like the tassels.
Well, either looks like a Rastafarian thing or what you just pointed out. Like, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's like you're really like rocking the General Lee vibe right now. I dig it.
I'm full on embracing it. You know, I love my wife. I love my God. I love my troops. But most of all, I love Texas. And
Reagan. Amen.
Oh, yeah, Reagan. And Reagan we trust. Amen.
Yeah,
but,
can't believe you missed that episode. I mean, that episode.
That interview. Jeez, the interview. I really had to shit.
This idiot fucking retard.
But anyways, Texas, as much as I love New Mexico, Texas is so much fucking better, dude. Like 100% better. And I blame it all on the fucking governor down in New Mexico, Luan Grisham. She's a cunt. So, you know, Texas is just awesome. No, barely anyone wears masks around where I'm at. I don't have to wear it at my fucking job. My bosses are cool shit. I get to work with Matt, who made an appearance on our Mises Hugh live episode. And I don't know the guy much other than that, but it's cool that we're able to move in together and work together. But I just fucking love it, dude. It's totally awesome. And I think all y'all should come out here. But
yeah, man. Texas. Is everything bigger there?
Yes. And
based.
I'm bigger here.
Did your dick get bigger?
No, that stayed the same. But like my brain's gotten bigger, my muscles are getting bigger.
Dude, imagine how cool that would be if you crossed like the state line and your dick automatically got 2 inches.
That'd be awesome. That'd be really cool. Then I really love Texas.
Dude, if that happened, I could get 4 inches on my dick just by crossing the border.
Bro, everyone would come to Texas, or at least all dudes would. Then it would just be a huge, awesome sausage fest where everyone's just like, yeah. We got big dicks, we got big guns.
A state with no women, dude. Fuck.
Oh, man.
That sounds really good. I wish that happened.
That's the dream, Jay. Jay Gay. That's the dream. But
Yeah, dude. I just go start a Ram Ranch.
yeah, you should show up and you should open up Ram Ranch down here and
Yeah, 18
try-
naked cowboys
yeah,
in the
just
showers.
start a cult and like convince dudes that once they move to Texas, their dicks get bigger, and you'll just get them all to come down here, and you'll have your little worshipers. You just get what you just start. You just need to start doing a shit ton of those extends, so that way every time they come out to pray to you, you're just like, wow, voila, and you just got a fat, fucking discolored, veiny, long ass dick just flopping around, and they're all like, whoa, and you're like, and you can be this too, only if you become Texan. I think you can do it, Jay. I think that's what you should do with your life.
Oh man, I think I could too.
Fuck this podcast.
I think that's really. I'm gonna get on that, man. It's gonna be like a Kegel cult.
Yeah, hell yeah, do it. You'll probably be like the next Waco. Yeah, exactly. Like ATF's probably gonna come in and be like, they have narcotics, and then Pete Quinones is gonna be like, all they had was extends, not narcotics. They were just trying to get bigger dicks. And the government,
There was kettleballs that they tied their dicks to.
the U.S. government cannot even let citizens have bigger dicks these days. That is a crime. And then Ron Paul will be like, where is our liberty to have big cocks? And yeah, it'll just be a whole hoorah, man. Lou Rock will write a nice article on it. We'll get the Mises Institute to rally around it, and we'll make this the problem of the decade. And Jay, I think you can be at the pulse of it.
Holy fucking shit, man. Well, I'm always ready to be a martyr for the cause, and if that cause is bigger dicks, man, I'll take it.
We love bigger dicks.
I'll take it. Says the trans lesbian.
Yeah. Oh, good one, Jay. I don't know if our listeners will get that, but
No, they're not, but they will when I make the next lo-fi. I've been collecting clips, so.
Hey, I think we have some good lo-fi clips in here already. We can make a
We
whole.
do. There's definitely gonna be another one
We should
coming out
just
soon.
make a song out of this episode called "Bigger Dicks." That's just should be the song, and you produce it. I'll write some lyrics. I'll rap in the middle of it.
Fucking God. Lo-fi has been in the blood of this show since the very fucking beginning.
Yeah, I don't get it. I fucking don't really care for that kind of music. I like
I don't
songs.
either.
Yeah, well, that's
Dude,
stupid.
I don't
rally
get
around that.
I don't like it either, but it's just
easy to
funny
make.
because it's so easy to make.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all because of the Carl Weezer makes a lo-fi EP video that we saw at like the beginning of the show.
What you're saying, I hear what you're saying, but what think you're actually trying to say is that fuck lo-fi, we need to start a house band. You know how like
Yes.
Jimmy Fallon has the Roots? I think maybe we could get like say Culture Club or the Talking Heads. We can AC/DC. That'd be an awesome house band. Yeah, the Insurrection house band. AC/DC.
I think it would be good if we entered every show and was like Karma Chameleon.
Yeah, Carmen Chameleon. I was thinking that one, or like whatever, something really bad happens in the news. We can open up the episode with "Do you really want to hurt me?" And then we can show Porter's face, and it's rest in peace, Porter. Do you really want to make me cry? I don't know the rest of the lyrics. I haven't heard that song in a long time.
I don't even know
But
what fucking song you're singing.
I love Culture Club. You don't know that song?
No, I don't.
Dude,
I only know Karma Chameleon by
you need
Culture
to look
Club.
that song
I don't
up
know any
after
of the
this.
other songs.
You need to look that song up after this. It's a classic. I'm sure our listeners appreciate
But
this.
shit, man.
We haven't talked anything about libertarianism. We've just talked about New York, Texas, and bigger dicks, and now Culture Club. Or getting a house band.
Dude, I don't fucking know when's the last episode we talked about libertarianism.
Cool. I'm fine with going off in this direction.
This show is only like libertarian adjacent now.
Yeah.
Like, we do libertarian comedy, but we don't do libertarian topics.
No, I mean, we do. It's just, what all comes out sometimes
Occasionally.
isn't libertarian. It's just like,
Yeah, the last one was when Porter and I talked about the HR 127.
oh, man.
God rest Porter.
Yeah.
But man, yeah, fucking hell. So Texas, man, is that like your state that you're gonna die in now, or?
Oh, man, maybe. Perhaps. It's beautiful just in how it looks. The people are great. The weather's great. Well, the weather wasn't great when I first
Gonna get
moved
yourself
here.
to. Yeah, you got. Oh shit, were you without power?
Oh, no. I mean, we stayed at a friend's house and it went out of power sometimes, but it was just rolling blackouts. But the worst
okay.
part was I got into this pretty fun wreck, and yeah, I should be dead now, but I should be up there with Porter chilling with the angels. But Porter, I'm sorry, buddy, my time just wasn't now. I got bigger plans, or the Lord's got bigger plans for me.
Yeah, Porter, you can't be so. Dude, he's been coming to me in my dreams, and he's like, "Why the fuck didn't Stratty die?
man.
It's so goddamn lonely
That's
up here."
terrible. Well,
And
I
it's like,
get it.
Porter, stop being so fucking selfish.
But he wants a buddy to hang out
You know,
with.
Earth is for the living.
I mean, he must be pretty lonely up there.
Yeah,
He can't
but it's
shit
like-
post with anyone.
Yeah, you can, but it's like, man, Earth is for the living, dude. Let us live. I don't like.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Jack Dorsey killed you, but that's not my fucking problem. Like, I did a eulogy for you. Stop fucking talking to me in my dreams and on the fucking podcast account and go fucking schizophrenic.
Yeah, you should just tell Porter's ghost, it's not my fault you died, pussy, and then see what the ghost does.
Let's see. Well, I have my medium of contacting the ghost through Twitter.
Oh, great. This is awesome.
It's not Stratty's
Oh.
fault you died. Stop telling me that it is. But yeah, you know, the schizophrenic hallucinations on the podcast kind of sort of like calmed down in the last couple of days. I think like I could tell I was in a really
Yeah.
bad spot with you know, fucking being in Sodom. So they might kick up again. Who knows?
When you say being in Sodom, I just think about you getting sodomized. Did that happen in New York?
I am surprised it didn't, you know, because the last
No.
time I was in New York, Andrew Cuomo did sodomize me, but
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Literally, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Andrew, how'd you end up in the same room as Andrew Cuomo, and how'd he end up in your ass? It's unexplainable. You don't know how.
I was there visiting my sister, and he comes into the restaurant that we're in. I go to the bathroom. He follows me in, and then it's like that scene from Rick and Morty with King Jellybean.
Did he tell you to call him Andy?
You know, it's just like a scrawny little 17. Yeah, I was like a scrawny little 17-year-old, so I couldn't really fight back. He just bent me over the bathroom sink and just with his little fucking needle dick. So I didn't really feel it because of the size, but just like the fact that it happened really got me.
Did someone come in and then Andrew Cuomo just looked at them and said, "What you gonna do? I'm the governor." Yeah, my Andrew Cuomo impression's awesome. You can't tell.
You should have heard my Andrew Cuomo impression last episode. He was like a man from the deep south. He was like, "Oh, that
God.
boy pussy." In reality, he sounds more like this. And you know, he did what he had to do. New York had to do it. He had to rape me for the state of New York. It's not a good impression either, but it's just like, that's how he is.
That was how he got back for 9/11. That's how New York got back.
But I'm not Israeli.
They don't care. Yeah, dude, the dancing Israelis, they know.
But I'm not
Andrew Cuomo's
Israeli.
woke.
Andrew Cuomo's
He's
red
woke.
pill.
Yeah, what the hell, dude?
Fun
He's
fact,
bait.
fun fact, listeners. Every time Andrew Cuomo sees a Jew, he sodomizes them for 9/11 because of the dancing Israelis.
Yeah, that's a quote. I mean, honestly, I like the guy. I think he's really woke. I think, like you said, based, red pilled. So Andrew Cuomo, libertarian. That's how he'll be remembered from now on.
Andrew Cuomo is a
9/11.
he just yeah, he didn't take the war to another country. He took it home to the real enemy.
Oh, that'd be
Andrew
so funny
Cuomo.
if Andrew Cuomo just overnight was like, "Whoa, guys, I've been wrong," and it's just like, "Fuck the lockdowns." He just totally just gets woke. Oh my God! Did you just imagine that happening? Out of nowhere, New York becomes like the most based and red pill state, as our great fan Howell would say in all caps, "based."
But dude, yeah, in Andrew Cuomo's house, he has the same documentary that other Andrew watched on repeat, The Truth About Hitler.
Oh no, that's not based. It'll probably get worse than just less progressive and less juice.
Andrew Cuomo is a reactionary hero. He is trad-pilled.
That's oh no. Oh man,
He sexually harassed all those women because he's looking for his wheat field girl.
yeah. I mean, like I really like the Andrew Cuomo character in Insurrection Inc. lore because he has a great character arc. He goes from being a lockdown progressive tyrant to being a based and red-pilled anti-Zionist libertarian to being an anti-Semitic far-right fascist leader. I mean, I don't know any other governor who's evolved that much, but gotta give it to him, man. He's done a lot of learning.
Yeah, I mean, we've been ignoring the Gavin Newsom arc.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
Like
he
got tanky pilled, dude.
Oh yeah,
like California is yeah, he's just legitimately he's not even like tanky, he's like Maoist. So they're like Maoist with some like Pol Pot tendency, so he killed all the smart people, which is why California is so fucking retarded.
Okay, well, if I could take Andrew Cuomo in his middle stage and go against, and he has to fight Maoist, Gavin Newsom, I think we're all cheering for Cuomo there, man. That's our guy. That's insurrection guy of the week, Andrew Cuomo.
Maoist Gavin Newsom.
I'm sorry we're making your rapist the man of the week, Jay, but he's pretty based in red pill, like you just said. On the middle arc, not the last arc. I don't like where his character's at now. I just want to honor that specific era of Andrew Cuomo's character arc when he raped you.
I gotta fucking cry.
Oh man, I hope our listeners enjoy.
Oh, you guys can't see it right now, but I'm so fucking red. My stomach hurts. Holy shit. But yeah, everybody just like write letters to Gavin Newsom and be like, I miss it. I miss the times you were a rapist libertarian and not this reactionary fascist that you are.
Whoa,
now.
Gavin Newsom did that too? Or Andrew Cuomo, bro?
Did I say Newsom? I meant Cuomo.
Whoa, man. Getting our home.
No, I never stepped foot in California. There was no chance for Newsom to touch me.
All right, well then what?
He doesn't eat. No, I mean, Newsom sort of strikes me as like a power bottom.
Oh yeah.
So he wouldn't like fuck me in the ass. He'd like forcefully suck my dick.
Oh yeah, you think he's that kind of a freak?
Yeah.
He's not like demanding.
Yeah.
He's just like, we're doing this now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maoist Newsom, the bottom rapist.
Yeah, I could have handled that. I'd probably like it. I like Andrew Cuomo's approach. He uses his dick forcefully for justice.
Yeah, Newsom is just like, he looks like he smells like tonsil stones and calcified teeth. So it's like, you just got that scent on your dick after. It's like an old person blew you.
Like you're leaving the nursing home, like you're like, did I have a good time or did I not? I can't tell.
That gum job sure was something else. Chowder! That granny gum job got me acting real strange.
Oh, dude. Have you heard about that in nursing homes? How, like, you know, I mean, I'm never putting my parents in a nursing home for many reasons, and this is one of them. Bro, they all just get, like, start losing their minds and fucking the shit out of all of each other, especially the co-ed ones now. And that's gross.
Yeah.
That's gross.
Yeah, dude, they have, like, they get high off anything they can get, which is a lot. And then they just have all these old person orgies because they're fucking dying soon anyways.
Just a bunch of lemon parties.
So there's STD epidemics in nursing homes.
You know what? I see why Andrew Cuomo let those fuckers die now. I see why you know what? I'm on his side now in the whole nursing home debacle. He didn't want those gross-ass lemon parties happening. I don't blame him.
Dude, that's why he's trad-pilled. He was like,
yeah.
There will be no degeneracy in the nursing homes.
Yeah.
Why Cuomo's just a Gilbert Gottfried? There will be no degeneracy in the nursing homes.
There will be no degeneracy in the nursing homes. I don't know who the fuck that was. It was not Andrew Cuomo.
That was not. That was Gilbert Gottfried. That's
Yours
a new
was
conspiracy.
Gilbert
Gilbert Gottfried is actually Andrew Cuomo in a fucking mask.
Dude, let's make the Andrew Cuomo movie and have Gilbert Gottfried play him. You gotta be cheap now, right? Gilbert Gottfried fucked his career up a long time ago. We can give him his big comeback playing Andrew Cuomo.
We can give him his Mel Gibson moment.
Hey, and we can get Mel Gibson to play Gavin Newsom, and they can have a battle at the end of the movie.
The Democratic Party extended cinematic universe.
All you see is Gilbert Gottfried walk into a nursing home and just release coronavirus.
You're no match for the China flu.
I don't want to see hairy ball sacks bouncing against hairy pussies anymore. You have the China virus.
They just all fucking perish like an Endgame. He just snaps his finger and is like,
I'm not feeling so good.
and they just disintegrate.
They dissolve into face masks, and that's why we got so many through the state. What the fuck?
Andrew Cuomo, instead of wearing a regular face mask out in public, should just wear the Bane mask now. Actually, since he's so based in Red Pill, he should just wear the V for Vendetta mask, bro.
No, dude, I'm on with the Bane mask.
The Bane mask, you like that one better?
You were adopted by the coronavirus. I was born into it, molded by it.
And he just breaks the back of. He walks in with a Bane mask, picks up an old person and smashes their back on his knee,
And then, yeah.
and then throws them down a pit.
And then wait. I know February just ended, but during Black History Month, he could wear an MF Doom's mask. And that could be his face mask against coronavirus. MF Doom's mask doesn't even cover the mouth, but fuck it, it's cool.
Dude, I just had a fucking conspiracy. What if, like, during Black History Month, Trudeau had, like, a little bit of blackface and red lips under his face mask, and he was laughing the whole time like, they don't even know.
He's like, haha, that's the whole reason he's been pushing masks. He's like, I'm based in Red Pill, I want to get away with my joke. Maybe Justin Trudeau's based in Red Pill, Jay. I think we're on to something here. I think all these politicians we've been hating, really, there's no reason to hate them. There's just the deeper science to all their shit.
Yeah, dude, it's like, what has Ron DeSantis done that's based in Red Pill? Nothing.
Yeah. Dude's a pussy.
Fuck it. I am convinced now. Okay, you know what? I retract everything I said about New York. I'm going up there, and I'm a diehard Cuomo fan now.
Cuomo for life, dog.
God Emperor Cuomo.
You're just gonna walk up to him and be like, hey, I forgive you, homie. It happens, right? You're like, I mean, I'm sorry for what my people did to y'all. But we cool now, right?
And then he rapes me again.
Bro, he just doesn't like Jews, though. That's terrible. He was shutting down the synagogues, remember?
And he was saying to secret police.
You're right.
Yeah, he was like saying secret police to go and photograph the windows of synagogues. Like, are they praying in there? They can't pray in there. Get out of there.
Yeah, I don't think you should go apologize to Cuomo. I don't think you should go tell Cuomo you forgive him. I still don't think it will go well, Jay.
I don't think I should go to New York.
As big as a fan as you might be.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those situations where you should never meet your heroes, you know?
Well, I already met him once.
Oh, yeah, well, again, though, I mean.
Never meet him twice.
Yeah, never meet them twice, especially after they rape you.
Oh, someone should have told that to all the women that got hired by Harvey Weinstein.
Hey, yo. Just Andrew Dice Clay comes out. Ow! Hickory
Why
dickory
would Cotton come out?
Kanye come out?
Why would Cotton come out of anything but the closet?
I don't know. I mean,
Stratty, oh my god, when we fucking called you when we were interviewing Zero, you sounded so blazed out of your fucking mind.
oh no, dude, I was just tired, bro. I was out of it. I was
Really?
Like,
We
what?
thought. Oh, dude, we thought you were zooted.
No, bro, I was at work. I can't get zooted at work.
I don't know. It's a smoke shop.
No. I didn't get that job.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, but and then like you gotta listen to that episode because we also called Cotton right after that.
Oh, is he in it?
Yeah, he's in it. I also called him up on the phone, and he called you poop from a butt,
Me? Oh, that's nice.
and he called. I think he just called me a massive faggot.
That's a fair assessment. I wouldn't say
Yeah, he also
massive.
called you a liar.
I'm a liar?
Yeah, he called you a liar because you said that there was a pony in the cum jar,
There was, bro. There was, and it was.
and he was like, and he's like, let me get my Cotton voice on. Well, like, that's just your opinion, dude. And he was like, well, Stratton is a liar
yeah, well.
because I fucked his mother, and it was
yeah.
her wedding ring in that cum jar.
Oh yeah. Well, let me go ahead and set things straight for bitch ass Cotton out there, motherfucker. When you want a beef, dog, we can rap battle this out anytime you want, homie. You have me on Twitter, at me next time, boy. Yeah, that's right, son. All right, let me set the record straight real quick, Jay. There was a pony
Okay.
in that jar, and you know what? To be fair, for Cotton's side, he didn't make it look like a pony. See, it was Mises U week, right? And he
Okay,
really
yeah.
excited to see David Gordon, right? David Gordon wasn't there, right? So Cotton tells me the first night we're there, he's like, bro, I gotta go to Walmart real quick, and I'm like, all right, dog. So I ride with him, and he's like, all right. I'm like, what do you need? And he's like, it's nothing. And he's like, how about I'll just be out real quick, and so I just stay in there, and he comes out and he has his bag, he throws it right in the back. Well, on the car ride home, I'm just kind of like looking in the corner of my eye, and notice he's got like a big jar. He's got a My Little Pony thing. And then he has something printed out from like the picture shop, whatever, I don't know what they call it, thing in Walmart.
The print shop.
That thing. And and he pair of scissors, and I'm just like, what is going on? And me and Cotton didn't stay in the same room at all, but there was one night near the end of the week where we went back to his room to have some drinks, and I was the first one in the room, and he had forgotten to clean up. That's when I saw it. It was just this cum jar full of cum. And it was a My Little Pony figurine with David Gordon's face on it. And it was terrible. David Gordon does not deserve to be disrespected like that.
He's such an old man, too. How did he get it up for that?
No. David Gordon didn't get anything up. It was Cotton. Cotton's not old. He's a young man.
Yeah, I know. How did Cotton get it up for such an old man?
Oh, Cotton just loves that man. He's a big fan.
Dude, this is... Did you see any used dresses laying on the floor while you were there?
No, but no doubt what he has, no doubt. No knowing what he has at his home. I imagine
Dude,
it's like Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs, kind of. I think it could be that kind of situation. He's like...
Yeah, dude, he just really gives me, like, serial killer tranny vibes.
He's like, it puts the philosophy in its brain or else it gets its thoughts again. That's Cotton's
I really don't want to know what happens if he crosses paths with Jeff Deist.
Huh?
I don't want to know what happens if he crosses paths with Jeff Deist. That's going to be messy for Cotton.
Yeah, Jeff Deist will fight him.
It's like he's going to have some... Yeah, he's going to have... That's going to be like when Buffalo Bill tries to get Jodie Foster.
Yeah. Are you saying Jeff Deist is Clarice Starling?
Yes.
Fair.
That leaves us with
Clarice
who's
is a
Hannibal?
badass.
Is it Tom? Oh, she is. But is
Yeah.
it? Oh my God! Is Tom Woods Hannibal Lecter?
It's
Because think about it.
I
Hannibal. He's an intellectual doctor that everyone likes until they find out in Red Dragon, which is supposed to be before Silence of the Lambs, but they find out that he eats people. So I don't know, man. Maybe Tom Woods has some literal skeletons in the closet.
Are you insinuating that Tom Woods is a cannibal?
I'm not saying he is, but I'm not saying he's not.
Well, okay, I'll fine with that characterization. I think the character Jack Crawford should be played by Lou Rockwell. Because Lou and Jeff's relationship and Jack Crawford and Clarice Starling's relationship. I think those are both that just makes sense, you know.
Actually, it would make more sense if Walter Block is Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah, that's way more. I like Walter Block as Hannibal Lecter. I think he would love to play the part too.
I ate his liver with some nice fava beans and a Chianti.
Yeah.
And it was perfectly okay between libertarians.
He's trying to tell the person across from his cell Austrian economics instead of biblical lessons like Hannibal was. I think it was biblical lessons. I can't remember that well.
I don't remember either. I need to watch it again. It's been a couple years.
Those are some good movies though. At least Red Dragon and Silence of the
Yeah,
Lambs.
I saw Red Dragon a few months ago. That was pretty damn good.
Yeah, I like.
It's a shame it didn't come out before Silence of the Lambs, because it obviously should. It was the first book.
Prequel,
but
is what it was. But
whatever.
Have you seen?
It's not even a prequel. It's just the first book.
Yeah. No, I mean the movie was a prequel. But
yeah, technically.
Have you seen Hannibal?
I did not watch the show. No.
No. Hannibal the movie.
No, I got 20 minutes into that one and never finished.
It sucks. Don't watch it. And then so does
that's why I stopped.
So there's the one where I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's him as like a kid, or no, it's him as like a young man growing up, like becoming a doctor and everything.
It's like young Sheldon, but it's young Hannibal.
Yeah, it's young
There's
Hannibal.
a laugh track when he eats someone.
He goes around the house. He's like, "Mother, why does Daddy look tasty?" I don't know. Young Sheldon, I saw that for like the first time a couple of months ago, and it's one of those shows where like, it's network television, so you're not expecting much, and when it's on, you're like, I can't tell if I like it or if I don't. I'm just watching it. I'm like, is it funny? Is it shot well? Is it good? I can't tell, but I don't think I liked it.
No,
I don't think I liked
shot
it.
well. That's one thing that those shows have.
Yeah.
Is that the production quality is pretty high.
But they give
the
them
writing is just so bad.
Yeah, shitty writing, shitty stories. The jokes are bad.
Oh.
Actors are but it doesn't really matter.
What do we think about 2.5 Men? Is Charlie Sheen a libertarian icon?
Fuck yeah, I love Charlie Sheen.
I know his real name is like Carlos Estevez something.
Yeah, his real name's Carlos Estevez because his dad's real name is like it's not Martin Estevez, it's something else.
No, I think it's Martin. No, Martin is a brother, I think.
No, Martin's the dad. Emilio is the brother.
Yeah,
Emilio
there we
kept
go.
his name. Emilio! You ever see Night at the Roxbury? Whenever they're talking about stealing Emilio Estevez, and I was like, Emilio! I love that movie. It's like one of Will Ferrell's first movies.
Oh, man, yeah, no wonder he changed his name. Carlos Erwin Estevez.
Oh, that's a dope name, bro. That sounds like a Nicaraguan Contra. Yeah, that sounds like a Nicaraguan Contra. He's like, yo, bro, I got cocaine. I have HIV. I have his blood. Yeah.
If only Porter were here to talk to us about right-wing reactionary paramilitary groups in South America.
Oh, yeah, me and him could talk about those all day. But we will when I rejoin him in heaven.
He really can't talk about those all day. He brought up like 3 episodes in a row.
Yeah. The Contras are the most interesting in my...
Oh, dude, Jesus. Yeah, I think Charlie Sheen is a libertarian icon. I mean, he was in Platoon, which is an anti-war movie.
Yes.
He did a lot of drugs, fucked a lot of bitches. Really, libertarians should take a note out of his book, man. Go out there and fuck some bitches, you fucking losers.
He said he got HIV and said fuck it because he knows it's a fake disease.
Yeah, he knew Fauci right from the fucking start.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
he's woke. He's woke too. Charlie Sheen based in Red Pill. This is the show where we out everyone that y'all don't realize is actually really woke. Who else?
You know who else is woke? O.J. Simpson, because he killed a bitch and women don't deserve anything.
I'm not gonna comment on that one. I like O.J. though. To say that I'm a big fan. I think he was innocent, is why I won't comment on that one. I don't think he killed those people. Have you read the book, If I Did It?
I don't know how to read.
Well, in the book, If I Did It, OJ clearly explains that it was a dude he had met at a party less than 24 hours before the murders, and they just showed up back to the house and with this guy he just met not that long ago, and he saw Ron and Nicole there, and he just went to a rage, right? And then he just snapped out of the rage, and they were dead. And he couldn't explain that, and his buddy that he just met less than 24 hours ago was like, OJ, we gotta go, man, we gotta go. So OJ just strips down all his clothes because his buddy told him to do that as well. And yeah, I believe that story. I think he's all okay up in the head, and I think he's cool, calm, and collected. And I think that's just the case of the media trying to bring down the black man in America. I'm tired of the media going after my people, and I have to stand up for my brother, OJ.
Only an innocent man would write a book titled "If I Did It."
If I did it, yeah, OJ. Yeah, he's innocent. That's all the proof you need. He wrote a book, exactly.
Hashtag free OJ, even though he's not in prison.
And you know what? I got to give my boy Kevin Castley some credit. George W. Bush also wrote a book. So therefore, George W. Bush did nothing wrong either, if we're going off that genius logic.
Oh, fuck.
Actually, Kevin Castley woke and red pill.
Kevin Castley smoked a joint with a juggalo,
exactly,
dude. He is red pill.
And he was also... He's been saying George Bush and Dick Cheney did nothing wrong, and he's exactly right. They wrote books. I mean, how can we not get this, bro? We should be learning from him.
Did you watch the debate?
No, I didn't watch it, but if you remember, Jay, I sat through. I went on some like weird 6-panel debate that he was on, and I barely got to talk like twice. Remember,
when did that happen?
I just remember texting you all about in the group chat. It was nothing big, nothing special at all. I barely said two
Was
things.
it like was it recently?
Maybe like 3 months ago. But it was literally just, I was like the only anti-war guy, and the rest of those fuckers just argued about nukes, and I was like, this is so gay.
Yes, I remember on the Historicrats stream.
Yeah, that guy, he's gay.
Yeah, he still hits me up randomly, like, he at this point, he's not even saying, like, hey, do you want to come on my stream? He's just sending me, like, a YouTube link.
To his show. Yeah, he does that, and I'm like, no, bro, I'm gonna watch those. Like, they suck.
Yeah, and it's like, I check it later on in the morning, I'm like, oh, hey, sorry, I was busy.
Man, you're nicer than I am. I'm sitting here trying to start some podcast beefs.
Yeah, I'm very amicable between people that are adjacent to us. Not to anybody else, only to people that are adjacent to us and can prove advantages later. I am a sociopath.
I don't think he's adjacent to us.
I met him through like Cotton's group chat on Twitter. So.
Oh yeah, I feel you. I mean, I like the dude as a person, but I wish he would just run his show better because I only got to talk twice, and that pissed me off.
But dude, you gotta check out Ace, quote unquote.
No. For our listeners, because I know not everyone has all the time in the world, so I want to read easily the best quote from this whole debate. And this is Ace replying to Kevin Castley. I'm not sure about what, but that really doesn't matter with how amazing this excerpt is. Yeah. Oh, this is Ace speaking, by the way. So, quote, yeah. Let's talk about getting some pussy, dude. Should we have a pussy getting contest? Because I think neoconservatives is just giving up on the pussy stance. I think it's what happens when a, quote, motherfucker gets zero pussy, unquote. Sorry, I don't want to be crass for the listeners. Anarchism. Clearly. Have you ever been to a Juggalo event? All those guys call themselves anarchists. And it's just people getting laid galore. It's wicked. And then they're not annoying on Twitter. Imagine that parallel. The Juggalos are the less annoying group, contrasted to the neoconservatives. Unquote. Ace.
Yeah. So, one of my favorites was, and neoconservatives are gay, but not gay like when I kiss my boyfriend El Pulpo on the lips.
Yeah. Or coronavirus.
Andrew Yang has been going around spraying the coronavirus. Do you think coronavirus should be legalized?
I love that Ace just fucked with him and did not give him the time of day.
It wasn't actually, like, we're not going to keep the shtick up. It wasn't actually Ace.
Matt's showing me his mushroom. The goat.
He's showing you his dick?
Goat? Matt was just showing me his goat.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's nice. It's a pretty goat.
But yeah, so But yeah, for the people that didn't listen and don't know what Ace's voice sounds like, that was not Ace on that stream.
Oh, who was it?
It was El Pulpo, MMA anarchist.
Oh, hell yeah, that's awesome.
And that's why he didn't have his video on at all.
That's why it said, what if I'm not even Ace?
Yeah.
How funny would that be? Like, with something else. That was hilarious.
And yeah, at the end, he's like, how funny would it be if I wasn't even Ace? And then that's the second Kevin realized he's been trolling. He's like, well, it doesn't even matter because blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, Kevin got fucked up in that debate, dog. That was hilarious.
Because he's there trying to have a sincere debate with this dude who's just calling him gay. And he's like, why didn't you join the military?
Yeah. Oh,
and he thinks
bro.
it's like this gotcha.
What a bitch.
He thinks it's this gotcha, like, oh, yeah, what, you think because I support war I should join the military? He's like, were you in the military? Yeah, I was. Oh, yeah, well, he's like, why didn't you join the military? It's like, I'm gay, I joined the military, it's great. There's a bunch of dudes. You go to Fort Bendix, there's 60 dudes, they line you up naked, make sure you don't have anything.
Side by side.
They put you in the showers, and you're all going, get all soapy, I had a great time.
Yeah. I think you won't join because you're homophobic. I love, too, that he started out with, like, a legit stance, and then after that just went off the rails.
It wasn't even legit sass, he was just like, neocons are like bronies.
No,
it's a bunch of socially.
But he started out talking about
Oh, yeah,
Iran.
no.
Like, it was a
Kevin's,
good start,
yeah.
then he just goes off the rails, and that's what made it hilarious.
Neocons are like bronies. Bunch of socially dejected losers that all happen to end up being pedophiles.
Oh, man. Yeah, that was a great debate. We should link that in the notes for this episode for our listeners.
Oh, we will. I want to actually have those two on to talk about that little stunt, because that is
that'd
amazing.
Be hilarious. Yeah, that would be. We should have Kevin Castley on too. we
Kevin.
Jay, okay, don't cut this part, okay? We should invite Kevin Castley on to like explain his position and be like, yeah, let's have an honest conversation. And then just fucking surprise him with elbow ball. and then all of us just gang bang that nigga with debate, but just say the most dumb shit. Like, I want to do that now. Ask them about it. Tell them that we'll do that. Like, we'll get Kevin Castley to come on the show under circumstances that won't be such. And then once he gets on, he'll slowly start to realize throughout the conversation that he's being fucked with again. If we can get him twice, and the second time it happens on our show, think about how good that will be for our numbers.
Dude, I'm DMing El Popo right now. We are doing this.
Tell him about my idea.
Holy fucking shit. Yeah, dude, this was... So I couldn't watch it because I was kind of still coming back in on my flight. And so I was watching it today at work, and I was losing my shit the entire time at the fact that this guy really he kept trying 20 minutes in to be serious.
What was Kevin Castley's
Well, he's just getting
face
called
like?
gay.
What was Kevin Castley's face like? Because that dude makes the most dumb faces.
It was like a wave of shock. Like, and then he would just laugh it off and keep trying to talk. Then he'd be like, yeah, okay, well.
That's great.
And he actually, the dumbest part though was like, he was like, give me 20 years and this show, I'm gonna have a lot of we have a lot of young blood, a lot of young hawks.
Yeah. That's the way you say it.
Give it 20 years. He's 2% of the way within his show.
We got a lot of young hogs moving in the neoconservative movement. We got some ballless. You know what I'm saying, playa hater?
Like, that's how you talk. So that's how you...
You know what's crack-a-lackin'?
After he smoked weed with that juggalo.
I smoke weed with juggalos.
After he smoked weed with that juggalo.
We got weed-loving juggalos. We got gay Iranians. Join the neoconservative.
That really, though, like, I can't believe he actually squeezed that one out of him.
Dude.
That he actually got to admit
weed
to smoking weed with a
juggalo
juggalo.
once. I can't believe he said that, too. And then he says, yeah, I smoked weed with some fascist Aaron Prim's, like, acting hard. What a dumbass. Yeah, I smoked weed with a juggalo once. That's the best fucking line you could pull out of anyone in a debate. Imagine like Ron Paul on the stage, the 2012 or 2008 presidential debates, and they start debating about the war on drugs, and Ron Paul just says, "Do you even know juggalos? That's all anarchism. They're getting laid galore." And they just go in at it, and finally he goes on to Rudy Giuliani. "Do you ever smoke weed with a juggalo?" And then Rudy Giuliani, "Yes, I can't do a Rudy Giuliani voice. If you can, Jay, you're welcome to."
I can. Bird
Okay.
can. We
All
need
right.
Bird for all the New York
Well,
boys.
we can get Bird and record these classic clips. But anyways, then Rudy Giuliani just like, "I smoked
Insurrection Inc.
smoked
remastered.
weed with the juggalo once." And then Ron Paul's like, See?
How did you smoke weed with a juggalo and still want to bomb Iran?
Oh.
Dude, when he said that his uncle was John McCain and his uncle sucked the soap out of his dick. If you know what it felt like? It felt like when Sam Hyde pretty much hijacked a TEDx talk with Paradigm Shift 2057 or whatever. And everyone's expecting a real TED talk. He comes out dressed like a Roman soldier. He's like, state enforced homosexuality is the future.
Yeah, I mean, that's a classic, bro. We've talked about that one so many times, dude.
We have
Me,
because it's
you,
just
and
so
Cotton.
good.
Me, you, and Cotton
Because
have
it's
talked
so
about that
good.
so many times.
It's modern art. It is one of the best clips to ever exist.
Oh.
We'll just kill him. We're just gonna kill him.
Well, before we do wrap things up, before we wrap things up, have you been reading anything good lately, Jay?
Yeah, I have actually been getting through War of the Flea by Robert Tabor.
Tell me about
And it is it was written in like the 70s, I believe. So it's a little outdated, but it's like a case study of guerrilla warfare and goes over all the different kinds going on. So Jared from Biting the Bullet actually recommended that one to me.
Hell yeah.
And I haven't had the time to really get through it, but it is a pretty interesting read. The guy leans pretty heavily left. So, like, he'll be praising the guerrillas, but at the same time, he'll also throw in words like authoritarian socialist regime after the guerrillas win.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, it's really hard to tell where he stands. But there's some pretty cool stories in there. Like how the IRA really prepped very hard just to shoot one cop in the dick. So, it's a pretty interesting book. Definitely anyone who is interested in that sort of stuff, hit me up. I have the PDF copy, so you don't have to actually buy it. I will just DM it to you. It's no problem at all. But aside from that, no, I just haven't really had the time to read.
Yeah, same here. I'm actually still stuck on a Reactionary Liberty by Robert Taylor, which is kind of like in my opinion, a better watered down version of, well, not better, but just a good watered down version for laymen like myself of kind of Democracy, the God That Failed, and also some other libertarian classics. However, I was looking on Amazon earlier, and there's no more copies of Reactionary Liberty being sold on there, and I don't know anywhere else where you could find a copy of that because its author, Robert Taylor, is completely gone off the internet, like nowhere to be found. So I'm interested now if I own a rare book. That would be pretty cool. But I did order recently, since I got a new job, I decided to treat myself a bit, and I ordered A World Without Cancer, Part 1 by G. Edward Griffin. And that's written by the same guy who wrote, what's that book called? The Curse of Jekyll Island or something like that, about the Federal Reserve book. The Federal Reserve book. Yeah. But that's the book that Ron Paul...
The Monster of Jekyll Island, I believe.
That's the book that Ron Paul read and got really inspired by to write his own book, which was In the Fed. And I still need to read that one, so I probably will get that one soon. But I did also get, what's it called? Revolt Against the Modern World by Julius Evola, and I'm very excited to read that. Sadly, that won't get here until like later on in the month. So, trying to get through Reactionary Liberty and then read one of those two when it comes.
Did you ever listen to Bird talk about Evola with Pete?
I have not.
Dude, Evola is fucking weird.
Yeah, he is weird. I know that.
Yeah. Because, like, 1 second, what he's saying sounds like a libertarian argument. Like, he even talks about natural rights in there in a positive light. But then it's, like, in this context of just neo-fascism. And it's like, what is this?
Yeah. Well, I don't
But
know
very
much.
smart dude. I definitely, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't know much about him beyond the surface level stuff, so that's why I'm excited to read this book and see what I can learn, and possibly we can talk about it on here.
You will learn a lot from that book. I definitely want to get around to it eventually. Like, there's a couple of people from outside of our ideology that I do want to read. I just don't have the fucking time to read.
Well, once you get the time, read it, and I will too, and we can start our franchise version of the Pete and Bird show.
Nice. I also want to get around to some of the communist literature that Aaron has recommended, because there definitely is some strategy in there to take.
You'll have to send some of that my way then.
Yeah, he recommended State and Revolution, I believe. What is to be Done, which Hoppe took the book title What Must Be Done from. And a couple others. Like, he really heavily recommended Lenin. And for people interested in that one also, Bird has an ongoing series with Pete where he reviews these books. He started with Postmodernists, which I didn't care about. Then he did Evola, which I liked. And then he's been doing all the communists. He did Lenin. He did Stalin. He did one recently that I haven't gone around to listening to yet. But it has been incredibly interesting. And they're going to wrap up the series soon. They only have like 2 more people to get through. And they're keeping the last one secret. But I guessed immediately, based off my conversations with Bird, who it was. You want to know who it's going to be?
Are you going to cut this?
Yeah, I'm going to cut this part.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm just going to censor it.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, because what I realized that helped Bird realize is that he is a post-Marxist.
Yeah.
And it's just like, holy shit. I was just shitposting on Twitter, then I realized, oh, wait. He is a dialectical Marxist.
I remember when I learned that, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah. Continental
cool,
philosophy. It's a bitch.
But it's cool, though. In my
It
opinion,
is.
I like that that's there.
Oh, it's very fucking interesting. But yeah, books, I don't know what else is on my list. I'm just sort of coasting through. Like, the only thing I've really been reading that everyone knows is the Bible. So, aside from that, nothing much.
Speaking of before we end this, has a new book coming out this year with the Mises Institute, and it should be coming out sometime this spring, I think April. But y'all should definitely get that book if you can, or get any book from the Mises Institute. Support them in any way you can. I know we shitpost a lot on here about that stuff, but those people have done a lot for us in our growing up as men, and also our intellectual growth, of course, and then just helping us meet each other and spread these ideas. So please help them out.
100%.
Great foundation and great for liberty.
Yep. All right, well, I guess that is the end of the show. We've sort of run ourselves dry. I'm very fucking tired after this
I'm
one.
tired, but I have fun just getting on here.
It was so much fucking fun. So yeah, if you're on YouTube or Odyssey, leave a comment, subscribe, like. If you're on iTunes, leave a review. For every platform, share the show with your friends. We're not really doing theory that much anymore, but if your friends just need a good libertarian laugh, we're filling the hole left by the Fadcast.
Oh, yeah. Rest in peace, Fadcast. Rest in peace, Porter.
Yeah. Timeline Earth, you're good, but, you're not a Fadcast. But also, before we go, check out my appearance on the TLE actually recently.
Oh, hell yeah.
So this going up Friday. Last Friday, I was on Paz's show, The Scarlet Thread Society, and we went into Kabbalah for an hour. And that was very fucking interesting. I listened back today, and it was a very good fucking episode. So definitely everybody go check that one out. Support friends of the show. Support our show. Oh, yeah. We never plug our Teespring. So, yeah, check out our Teespring. And with that, we'll catch you guys next week.